Vitali begging for bail, begging to be released from jail. He's not going to get special treatment as an American. He's not going to be sent to America to deal with whatever he would deal with there, which probably wouldn't be much.
You commit a crime, they keep you for like 1/5 or 1/10 of your sentence, and then they're gonna, deport you.
It stinks. Disgusting.
Guys, we got a massive update on Vitaly Zdorovetskiy. Yes, it's a massive update because, as you guys already know, in my previous video, I explained how Vitali is right now crying 24/7. He actually broke down after he heard that he is now being sent to prison. Actual prison, actually. So, right now what's happening is Legal Mindset has uploaded a video where he explained Vitali's condition from his insider sources. And whatever he's seeing, it's actually not looking good at all. And there is a big catch. If there was someone specific who I'm going to reveal later in the video, if he were president, then I can guarantee there would be no chance Vitali would have even made it to a Philippine prison. Although Filipino prisons are known for their brutality and highly dense population, which is going to be a punishment in itself, someone like Vitali has always lived in luxury, and all of a sudden he has to face this kind of punishment. Many people are commenting on the video saying that Vitali actually doesn't deserve this kind of punishment. So in today's video, I'm going to reveal a lot of things. So let's start with what Vitali is going to face in a Filipino prison. In this video, Legal Mindset explained that Vitali will not be deported as both Russia and America are currently refusing to take him. And now the big question is, what will happen to Vitali next?
Vitali begging for bail, begging to be released from jail, begging to be let out. That was denied. That was turned down. And indeed, we had, following up along with that, news that both Russia and the United States do not want to accept him for deportation. Russia explicitly coming out and saying, do not pull a Vitali, condemning his actions, telling Russian citizens, Russian nationals not to behave like Vitali, very much strongly coming out against Vitali, whereas the U.S. saying, look, simply, we're not going to take this guy. So his hope was cut off for deportation. He's not going to get special treatment as an American. He's not going to be sent to America to deal with whatever he would deal with there, which probably wouldn't be much. If he'd be deported, he probably would just walk away in the United States. That's not what's going to happen here. He's going to face the full justice in the Philippines, and he's also going to face the process, it seems, as it would normally proceed. So he's going to face it like a Filipino that would have broken the law, like anybody else that comes to the Philippines and breaks the law. And I think that's absolutely the right way to go. I think the Philippines, once again, takes a giant W on this. But I want to know, what do you guys think about this? And what do you think about Vitali's weight loss? What do you think the cause is? Let me know in the comments. Smash a like button, and I'll see you on the next.
Are you guys enjoying the stream today?
So as you heard, Vitali's situation is very crucial right now. And just like I promised, I'm going to tell you if a certain president were in power right now, then there's no way Vitali would have even stayed in the Philippines this long. Honestly, being in prison would have been the lucky outcome for him. Now, you guys might already know about Duterte. Filipinos definitely know who he is, but for those who don't, he was the most feared and ruthless president in the history of the Philippines. And here's the crazy part. Many Filipinos have emailed me saying that if Duterte were still the president, Vitali's body would have shrunk by now. And I'm not just talking about weight loss. They said it like this: if Duterte was still in power, not only would Vitali's muscles be gone, Vitali himself would have been gone. Yes, that's how serious it is. Some people believe Duterte wouldn't have just sent him to prison. He would have sent him to a place so hidden nobody in this world could find where Vitali ended up. Not even a single trace. And now people, even Vitali's own friends, are starting to say that there's a real chance he might not make it out of a Filipino prison alive. But if he does survive and eventually gets deported, that would honestly be a miracle. Still, a lot of people in the Philippines are saying that if Duterte were still president, there was absolutely zero chance Vitali would have left the country after what he did. So let me know in the comments, do you think Duterte would have been the right man to handle Vitali's punishment? And do you think it's true that if Duterte were still in power, Vitali might have just disappeared completely, without ever facing a public trial? I really want to hear what you guys think. In this video, Legal Mindset also explained why Vitali actually lost so much weight. One possible reason is that he no longer has access to the substances or supplements he used to take, because obviously he can't get those in jail.
He has lost weight, and most people that are familiar with this think, well, if he's was on or using something that was performance enhancing, some sort of gear, that might be a very simple reason why he's cut down that weight, because he's no longer got access to whatever sort of supplements, testosterone, steroids he was taking on his own while he's in jail. He's not getting any special treatment where he gets to get geared up in jail.
But now, new concerns are rising. Just Koosh, the YouTuber, mentioned that in some countries, if the prisoner is a foreigner, they only serve 1/5 or even 1/10 of their sentence, and then they get deported. So now the question is the Philippines doing the same thing just to save costs? Watch this part here.
Where you commit a crime, they keep you for like 1/5 or 1/10 of your sentence, and then they're gonna, deport you, because it's not worth it for them. It's not worth for the expenses or whatever to keep you during your, for example, 15-year or 10-year sentence, because they have to feed you, give you a place. It's going to take capacity of the prison. So they're going to, we're just going to deport your ass and not spend any money on you. Go back to your country and you're blacklisted and you're never allowed to come back. I don't know if they have the same thing over there or not.
That's also a concerning issue. Does Vitali actually have any chance of escaping prison? But even if he does, he won't be the same Vitali you once knew. Yes, that's true. What the Philippines is doing to him right now is probably the biggest lesson of his life, something no one else has ever been able to teach him. So if Vitali somehow manages to escape, he won't return as the same prankster or chaos maker. And now, another creator has also spoken up about this issue.
I don't even know how much longer he will last. They are definitely starving him. They are not feeding him enough. He's not getting his roids. He has probably completely lost his mind. When Vitali does eventually get out of this, he will be a completely different person. Like, you will not be able to tell the old Vitali who was pulling these stupid stunts and laughing at the court officials while, they were talking about his crimes.
So guys, here's a part I want to show you. As you already know, Vitali's situation is getting worse. The authorities have already shifted him to a holding custody. So what's the current situation right now? In this video, you can see the actual conditions inside a Philippine detention center. Just look at it and imagine if Vitali has to stay here long term, how dangerous it could be for his health. He's simply not compatible with this kind of environment. His lifestyle, habits, and even his physical condition are completely different from the local people.
It stinks. Disgusting. At least I'm outside and can move around.
Get out! Faster, faster! Hurry up!
So as you can see, the situation is totally disgusting. Vitali used to have a big muscular body, but now it looks like there's just skin and bones left. His muscles have completely disappeared. And if he stays in this environment for a few more days, I honestly think people won't even recognize him anymore. That's what's really happening to Vitali right now, because he simply isn't compatible with the harsh conditions of a Philippine prison. So what do you think? Can Vitali take all this lightly? Because I don't think so. If his family sees this, I doubt they'll stay silent. They'll probably fight hard to get him out of the Philippine legal system. Now the big question is, how many more days until we hear the news that Vitali's finally been deported? What do you think? Let me know in the comments.